Well, here recently, there's been a lot of talk about space, ice, water, different planets, different moons, oceans, ancient oceans, lakes, things of that nature. And when it comes to Mars, they just keep dropping hint after hint after hint that there was definitely life there. To tell us that there was a massive ocean on that planet is telling you that there was life and there was a civilization. But of course, they'll go down the other avenue and try to buffalo everyone and start hitting you with all the stuff you don't understand. And they'll just leave it at that they found these tracks, flowing water that's seasonal on Mars, and that, yeah, the rover seems to be driving over top of ancient lake beds. So, now we have Pluto. They recently released images of this blue haze around the skies of Pluto. And they have attached these comments to the photos saying, well, it looks like Pluto is more Earth-like than we thought. You have to understand, they have had this information for a long time, guys. Why is it, and this is where you have to use discernment, why is it right now they're starting to drop all these hints? And they're dropping them in plain sight for anyone that has the open mind to be able to see it. What they're doing with Pluto now is saying, okay, it has blue skies and it has water ice. Now, we were talking about this last night a little bit on Real Talk Live. But this water ice is significant because they just told all of you there is pure water on Pluto. And that it's a whole lot more Earth-like than they thought. And then they're going to leave it at that. And then they're going to drop some images. And they're going to see if you have the eyes and the skill to find what is in this photo. Because it is pulled from right here, as you can see. But in this photo, although it looks like they splashed some dark blue in some areas, you're going to see, like right here, it's a huge triangle with two circles to the left of it. Inside of a circle. Okay, you're going to see other things like I pointed out in the other video. This object, and the other video I did was close up on this area. And a lot of the other detail that you're going to see right here. Perfect triangular structures. And you're going to see more than just that when you zoom in. Like in the middle of this crater, you have a huge mound, and on top of that mound is two balls. Two perfect spheres sitting on top of a mound inside of that crater. These are things that are not natural to me. These are things that you can barely find and make out unless you blow the picture up huge and you go looking in high definition at all the detail and try to get the best kind of a bead on what's going on here that you can. Because as far as I can tell, all these planets have had life, probably continue to have life, and if there's any kind of rock out there, in my opinion, that has water ice, all it has to do is melt, and they have pure water, unlike the briny water they were talking about on Mars. So this, to me, is significant. Those out there that are paying attention, you should see how significant this is. This is a planet that basically, when melted down, is pure water. Okay? So, also you can see from this side the big heart that they talk about that was on Pluto. Big heart shape off to the side of it right here. And a shout out to those of you out there that blow these images up and come back and find even more detail. Sometimes just straight up mind blowing. But those of you that like to look into these images, I'm telling you, you can see it from here. Check that out. And then check this out. And that's just the beginning of what they're dropping on us when it comes to Pluto. So, I'll leave a link. And until the next series of images, it's been Dabu7, Eyes to the Skies.